Hello! Alright, so I'm going to show you what I'm making today because it's very yummy and it's one of my favorites. Okay, so we're making cottage pie. Not shepherd's pie, which is supposed to have lamb or mutton, but cottage pie. So I have some ground beef behind me. I haven't started to cook it yet. I'm going to cook it with the onions and the butter. Right now I have some diced potatoes. They're unevenly diced, but that's because I'm going to mash them and add them to this mixture, which I've already started. It's red onions, fresh cut green onions, a little bit of pre-mashed potato, because I like how it helps smooth out my consistency when I make potatoes. I've already added the milk and sour cream and mayo, even though we didn't have Dukes, which I am a hardcore Dukes fan, but they don't like Dukes. I've added the butter, but it'll melt when I add the potatoes. Oh, and some cheese, because you got to make them loaded, right? I use sweet corn and the sweet peas, because those are the best. I've already washed my mushrooms, and I put some on the bottom layer. Once I finish the potatoes, I'll put a layer down, and then I'll just layer this until it's full. And I like to put the meat on top, so then the grease will seep into the potato. So I will see you all again in a second. Okay, so I realized that to handle all the beef and stuff, I had to go with a bigger pan, so it's not as cute. I also forgot to mention I added a minced garlic to the potato blend. As I'm seasoning the meat, I'm using Italian seasoning, just because it's a basic, like it's a staple. I also like to use seasonal, because that stuff is a banging. I love that. Garlic, pepper, although I'm going to get a better pepper grinder, because this one you breaks your wrist to go. Of course, because I do pepper and turmeric, I do a little bit of paprika, a smidgen of chili powder, sometimes a bit of cinnamon when I want something sweet, but I wasn't going for that vibe today. Let me see, I did turmeric. I'm probably going to add some more chili powder. It'll be to taste. Oh, red pepper flakes, of course. Some basics to give it a little bit of spice, but not too much. I don't want it to be too hot, because my honey was having really bad acid reflux today, so I want to make sure that he can eat it and enjoy. But yeah, and I'm still boiling potatoes. It's a long process, so exciting. I also decided to add some mixed vegetables, because that didn't seem like enough, and the corn's going to go on the different layer. I also ended up adding a bit of Creole to it, because I wanted it to have a little bit more of a, like, that, if you know, you know. I needed it to have something extra, because it didn't have enough. So yeah, and that's where I'm at now.